How's it going, people? It is Liam Caddison here with another episode for iZombie with episode 4. I'm really loving the show so far. It's been very entertaining, very enjoyable, and it was no exception with the last episode because we saw a different side to Liv, one that was concerning for even herself, as of course there was a lack of empathy with the latest brain that she acquired, and we saw, of course, throughout the episode how that played a part, especially when it came to Ravi tending to one of Liv's former co-workers, I believe it was. So yes, and we had Ravi in danger, and then there was just Liv who's just like, so yeah, but it was very concerning for herself as well, and yeah, it was really enjoyable. And like I said, these past 3 episodes have made me really enjoy coming into these episodes, so yeah, I'm really looking forward to checking out what happens in episode 4 of iZombie. So with that said, let's get into this episode for iZombie. Let's go.
You're a zombie, but I would never make you a whore.
Finding that special someone is never easy. Someone who really gets you, not just someone
Maybe
who gets
he's
you
just,
through the
like, maybe that's it. He's just lonely. I mean, Liv's given him the shove, and being a zombie isn't easy.
Oh, you went to UW too?
No, I went to Stanford.
Stanford's great. Nice,
Oh.
good school.
And yet
Okay,
she's
well, I'm
wearing
just gonna
his
take off, but it's so nice to see
stuff.
you both.
Whew.
Actually, it was an shock due to excessive internal bleeding as a result of multiple contusions and severe deep muscle trauma.
Yeah, based on the abdominal bruising.
I was gonna say,
pattern,
someone-
to death. It's a boot
Yeah.
cancer, I believe they call it. I'm guessing.
Someone
Clive would
really
appreciate your help with
pulverized
this one.
him.
You might want to take a working lunch.
If you get my drift.
Hiding your true self from the entire world gets old. By the way, she totally knew you'd been in her room last time you came over. Her stuff had been moved. She thought you'd even slept in her bed.
All I did was try her personal massager. I can never work out the kinks in my shoulders, so maybe I was using it wrong. Oh, dude's got no fingers.
Touch her stuff again and neither will
Go. Yeah. She'll remove your fingers next.
Don't stay out of there. I can handle this one without your psychic powers.
I'd like to help it.
Stay out of it.
Oh, shh.
Talking to, Ray?
Oh my god!
You been chatty, boy?
We're getting some Babanow exposure.
Come on, Clive, raise cool.
I told you, Sammy. Stay out of it, or you're off next.
Oh shit!
No wonder Clive doesn't want my help on this case. He's a dirty cop.
Oh, Liv, slow down. Look,
Or maybe
what
he
you
has a
saw is bit
regretful
unsettling,
past.
But let's not jump to conclusions. You know Clive.
But do I? Do I really?
I mean,
You're
this
right,
is
there's
it though. We
probably
don't
another
really
explanation.
know Clive.
Just like there is for seeing this chick Corinne in Major's house at 8 a.m. wearing his shirt, slobbering all over my cup.
Actually, that doesn't seem to beg for. So, to sum it up, satisfied with my current living situation, concerned with your paranoia with regards to both Major and Clive.
Duly noted. But remember, just because I'm paranoid doesn't mean there's not some strange stuff going on out there.
Well, that's true. Oh man, so we've got a paranoid Liv for this episode, which is going to be very interesting in conjunction with Major. Oi.
Sounds expensive.
Is he running at? Oh my goodness.
It tastes like money. Ah! What are you looking at?
I mean, it's a
Brains
good
are for
way to
closers.
make
Go.
money, I guess.
Go.
Morbidly.
Go.
It's a unique business. Not one I would partake in.
That no one was surprised when he got suspended. And when he left for homicide,
balls.
no one was sorry to see him go.
He got suspended? For what?
Let's just say the thin blue line can get a lot thinner when you're working in vice.
Oh, lordy. I like how we have this
Clive, ever
mystique
tell us
going on
you've
with
been
Clive.
suspended, cooked up or whatever. Do I sound so totally slutty right now?
Oh, yeah, well, when don't you sound so totally slutty?
Dude! Whatever. I was cleaning out my bag, and I found this. And I had this drunken flashback and remembered Ray gave it to me, so I thought maybe he worked here.
Her life is like the hoary version of that movie Memento.
By the time we found our rare, how could you think it was Ray?
Oh, shh. Oh my god, this suspicious atmosphere with Clive is really, really starting to concern me. Oh, it's up. Here he
I
is.
hear you looking for Ray. And that you're into Asian dudes.
Very cool.
Very, very suspicious.
Much cooler than if you chose, say, a puff adder or a common crate. I think you've embarrassed yourself enough for one day. We're gonna go away.
They've surely got to believe something's off.
Guy Clive beat up, it looked like he was AJ's best bud.
Bloody
Oh. Oh, here he is. Okay.
Good cop investigating Sammy's murder would logically come here.
And so would a dirty cop reporting to his partners.
Something must have gone on, surely.
If you don't stay out of it, you're gonna wind up getting hurt.
Like he did. Oh.
Hey, Ravi, right?
Of course. Liv had said that you were looking for a place and you wanted to meet to talk about it.
Liv.
Maybe I have the wrong person. Are you not looking for a place?
I suppose I'm not looking for a place. My current situation isn't ideal.
I can't really blame Liv because naturally she wouldn't do this, but the paranoia of
I get it.
that guy's brain has just gotten to her.
Here to tell you it doesn't have to be that way. You have options.
Oh
What
no.
if I told you there was an alternative to Blaine's service? High quality brains at a fraction.
This
of
is
what
not
we're
gonna
paying
end
for.
well for these guys.
Would be nice to stick it to Blaine, save a little cash.
Oh.
So this holodeck, are you thinking it's in your bedroom holodeck or more of like a communal living room holodeck?
Liv's ambition is gonna.
I'm not a fan of.
But it's because these two are bonding.
So wait, this is a thing? You two are moving in together?
He had me at 4K Ultra HD TV.
I'm surprisingly intrigued by the prospect of college football Saturdays. Lager, wings, bow down to...
Better than a dirty cop like Clive to give AJ the heads up, or maybe even to kill Sammy.
I don't want to believe that's true. Clive seemed surprised to discover Sammy's body in the morgue.
It is a.
See what that was? That was me acting surprised. It's not that hard to pull off. He might kill us if he finds out what we...
Your power is a cop.
He was working undercover.
You hurt?
Oh no.
I know Kung Fu. I know Kung Fu. You were there when they were torturing some guy for information.
You thought I was dirty? That's what you thought?
I thought that you had
I
been
mean-
working for the Blue Cobras. Your former partner told me you got suspended.
Hey, it's Babino. Put me through the DeVore. We'll deal with this later. We need to find Ray.
Yeah, he's in danger now, but it's great that kind of suspicion has subsided.
In a matter of speaking, you come up with a name for your new startup?
He's not. Oh! This is what I was worried about. Yikes!
No surprise, really. Most small businesses fail.
Is this the... Wait. I was good. Oh!
See, the look on your face tells me that maybe you're not really all that into Asian guys. What else you been
Time to
lying
kick
about?
your ass! Come on, Liv!
I learned that from your boy Sammy.
Woohoo! Quick learner. Ah! Oh shit!
Oh my god!
Oh shit! She just reined it in.
You got your ass kicked by a girl. Get over it.
You're a freak!
Yes.
I
And
don't
you're
know how many
corrupt.
take back the night self-defense seminars they gave at your sorority house, but I could pretty much take out...
I went so deep that when I came back up, no one wanted to work with me. Not my partner. That's why they had to get me out of ICE. Thought I'd get a fresh start on homicide.
I'm so sorry, Clive.
It's really hurt him, and
I know you're a good cop.
Yeah.
I just...
Specialist who weighs more than 50 pounds. You call me. You won't always land that lucky punch.
Top secret? It was a kick to the nards.
It's so good though that Liv can have that assurance.
I
And
know it's not a
hey!
different sun that came up this morning, but somehow it looks sunnier.
Oh, Jerome. Oh my God! No! Oh my God, that's not good. That's a more macabre way of... Oh no! That's really gruesome. Like, you know, you see it visually. Not good. Not good for the mind. Nope. I mean, pun not intended, right? Good for the mind. Anyways, but no, like, just envisioning that, like, obviously you have Liv cracking skulls open, but at least it's not as done in a macabre manner. Yeah, so I don't know, it just freaks me out, but no, I really thought this was great. Like, some great I guess story development, especially with Clive, and there was of course that suspicious atmosphere that he was up to no good. But I feel like like there was never a point in my mind that I would suspect that Clive was as corrupt as Liv was worried about, especially since this episode saw Liv take on the paranoia, and not just that though, but I don't know. I feel like it's just a little bit of a lull to try and make you paranoid that oh, this character that we've got an attachment to, maybe there's something off with him, but no, there was just this undercover situation, and I really liked that discussion at the end where, of course, Clive was discussing about his about how that undercover gig really did sting him so much. So, yeah, but neat story overall. So pretty fun stuff with this episode. Like I said, it was really, really great to learn a bit more about Clive and the fact that there was, of course, this suspicious atmosphere around him. But I don't think I had a belief that that Clive was shoddy, but he was pretty much ashamed of the past year and how tormenting it was, and the fact that he tried to persuade Liv to not inquire further, because there's a lot of pain that comes with his undercover gig. Yeah, it was just pretty telling to see how this situation really disrupted Clive. So yeah, but yeah, I had a feeling that it was leading to something like Clive being undercover or something like that, or maybe of course there was a I don't know, some change of heart, more so the undercover bit. But like I said, it is really great to have a bit more focus on Clive, and of course we have Liv acquiring Sammy's brains, equaling a paranoid state, because of the fact that I think under normal circumstances she would open up more options, but because of the enhanced paranoia, that gave her more reason to push for Ravi to not just move in with Major, but also the whole Clive situation. So yeah, but it was still pretty good stuff, and I really liked how the final bit came about, because I think it was inevitable that she would bump into AJ, I think his name was. So yeah, and we had that impressive sequence where her brother nearly caught her out full zombie mode, and not just that though, but her just kicking his ass. It was pretty cool stuff to see. So yeah, because I think with the paranoia and whatnot that Liv was having, I think having the abilities to do kung fu and whatnot is a great blend, because with her not going to let this rest and whatnot, she would want to get her hands in, well, I would say dirty, but that was the whole paranoia, that was the whole state of things, wasn't it, in terms of Liv thinking about Clive. There was that dirty cop thing that she had in mind. But you get the idea. She was not going to let this rest. She was going to get involved in some capacity, even when Clive said, don't get too into this, just end any kind of need to step in, just because I don't want to see you get hurt. She was gonna get involved no matter what. So you have AJ just break into her place, try to deal with her because he thinks that she is the she is the rat, I guess. And it like I said, it's a good blend to have that paranoid state where she's going to dig deeper and deeper despite being told not to, and having that kung fu ability just to see her kick ass, especially since AJ was seemingly the leader. So it's good to, deal with him and, not put Liv in... Liv was in danger, but to not put her in any vulnerability, because it's not like she does this on a daily basis. She's not an expert of kung fu abilities, unlike Sammy was, seemingly. So I would say an expert, but he knew his stuff, I guess. So, yeah, but still, it was really, really great. And I just really, really loved this side of... Liv in this episode, because like I said, it made for a very, very great dynamic, I feel like, in terms of can she trust Clive and whatnot. And then of course it was inevitably revealed that he and Ray were working undercover, and not just that though, but seeing the toll it took on Clive, it was pretty great stuff. But yeah, Blaine, we also had a bit more regarding him, although more so about his henchmen because of the fact that they were planning on opening a rival business. So yeah, and again, like the whole Clive situation, I think it was inevitable that things were going to be shut down from the get-go in terms of any kind of advancement with, Clive and his... shady past. I had a feeling that something more was on there, and it looked like he had a shady past, when in reality, of course, it was undercover. And like his henchmen, you had a feeling that Blaine was going to catch wind of this and was not going to be phased whatsoever. He was going to shut that shit down no matter what, and voila. So although the person he was sleeping with, I think, was the one to call him, because of course his henchmen met with her, and she was like, yeah, so these guys are trying to rival you, so you might want to do something about that. And that he did. Although I've got to say, that ending bit was, like I said, it's pretty horrific. I mean, with Liv opening brains at the morgue, they have a more... I would say a more civilized way of doing it. I mean, it's a profession, not like what they're doing, because it's I don't know, it just seems a bit more morbid and whatnot, because it's not it's not your typical morgue gear, is it? So yeah, but and not just that though, but I think the blood splatter really adds to that horrific element. So yeah, but it is pretty interesting going into Blaine's story, of course, because there is that feeling that he is using what he did before with his dealing abilities and whatnot. He is adjusting that to a more brain-related dealing situation, if that makes sense. So yeah, and it's you don't want to root for him, but it's a pretty unique method, because that's the whole point with his henchmen. They were trying to capitalize on his idea and create a rival thing, but he is trying to make this as unique as possible and cancel out any kind of competition, thus he gets successful. So yeah. So yeah, but there was some really great parts in this episode. I did like a lot more interactions with Liv and her brother, because I think we only got to see him in the first episode, and that was it. And we got a bit more there, but also Major and Ravi as well, who, in my opinion, are an unlikely. I don't know. They seem like an unlikely pairing, but they managed to hit it off really well. I mean, of course, at first it was pretty awkward, and given the circumstances. With Major's new, girlfriend, seemingly, it did kind of put a a disruption of sorts for Liv. And so she was like, hey, move in with Major Ravi, please. But they were hitting it off. So, yeah, it was pretty great. Like, they seem to have some great kind of banter in a sense. So, yeah, but I really loved that pairing. But yeah, as well as Ravi and Liv, I mean, they have a great dynamic anyways. Like, every episode, their dynamic is just a blessing. But when they went into that video store, it was just perfect. It was just very comical of them playing undercover. So, yeah, which is actually kind of funny when you consider what Clive was doing. So, yeah, but of course... that was with the suspicions about Clive in mind, so yeah. But like I said, I had no worries in regards to Clive. I had a feeling that there was something more, and of course, he tried to dissuade Liv to so much and whatnot because of the fact that there is a lot of areas that he just feels pretty burnt out from with his undercover experience, especially with the fact that no one was willing to work with him. And not just that though, but seeing that side, like from Liv's, because of course Liv is going to be unique with those visions, so seeing that side of him is going to not just have a trip down memory lane for him, with the fact that his past has cropped up, but also I feel like with the connection he has made with Liv, he doesn't want her to think anything badly of him. Of course, that was the case with her paranoia, but he'd rather keep that under wraps, if anything, because it's just too painful to reflect on, rather than, okay, well, I was dirty and whatnot, because that wasn't the case. So, yeah, but... still, it was really good to focus on Clive and, of course, this mystique, even though you think that, you know, there's nothing shady with Clive. There is that mystique, especially for Liv and her paranoia regarding if Clive had a darker past and whatnot, but it's all well and good, and hopefully there are no skeletons in Clive's closet, so yes, but no, I really enjoyed the focus on Clive in this episode, as well as the whole, I guess, traits of the week, I'll call them, because of the fact that, of course, it's going to be different every week in terms of what Liv will acquire. So yes, but pretty awesome stuff. So yeah, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!